thanks everybody for joining this how-to training. It's all about sales Dynamite Jack, and this is not a regular training. What I want to get out of it, I want to show you from A to Z how to execute sales Dynamite Jack. So I will do every step. I don't look to the questions while I'm doing my work, so we get a nice recording, and then after I say no, you can ask questions. At that moment I will take a couple of questions. That is how this works. So welcome. I want to make this very productive and see how we turn this out to something will benefit us all. Okay, so step number 1, set up a demo site. So you want to set up a demo site like main.com/niche, and main is your base domain where you want to set up the subfolders and the sublinks from your prospected client. And the niche can be like plumber, HVAC, roofer, barber, etc. So let me do this now. So I'm going to change to the browser. And I'm going to log in my cPanel. I want to install a WordPress site. Install. And today we are doing a barber site. Okay, so you can give that, you don't need to change that, but you can give your database an other name. Barber, and I always do this, local barber, and then admin, this is what you want to do. So I'm going to delete it after the webinar, and then admin biz leads, so I don't want to forget that. So this is what you want to remind. In folder, this is where you get main.com/barber, /plumber, /HVAC. Okay? Now I click on install, and now that WordPress site is installed in the folder in your main domain and the subfolder barber. So I click on it and I click on login. So I get a clean login page, and the username was admin, but you want to do something else. And let me save this in my RoboForm thing. Because then I don't need to remind. So now we have a default WordPress site set up. Do you guys still see that screen? Okay. Do you guys see this screen? Okay. So standard WordPress site. Okay. Now let me bring this here. This is the backend. The next step you want to do is install the installer plugin. Install, add new, upload, choose file, one web, I got them here somewhere, installer, install plugin, Team Jack installer plugin, install, activate. Then the next step is you click on the left on the new menu item, and the Sales Dynamite Jack works only with the enterprise. So that is what I'm going to select, and I click submit. Now the next step is enter your license, and I hope I remember the license which I can share with you guys, but I don't know if I can do that. So this is already a problem that might. See if I have a credit. You see, I don't have prepared to use credits, so that's a little bit of a problem. But I have to fix quickly. Sorry for that. See, I have to do that quickly. I'm doing that now. So I added the credits to my webinar domain, and now I click submit, and now it works. So if you did was a standard WordPress site, and if I refresh this, then you see it already changed. Everybody see this now? That it changed. Now the next step you want to do is you go to settings, and we said we're going to Barber today. So I search for Barber, and I click import theme. Now it's uploading it. And if I refresh this, the Barber theme has been created. Okay, let me go back to the presentation. And the first step was set up a domain name. So on the domain name we set up Barber from A to Z. Okay? So now I can take a couple of questions about this step. Okay, so I think, okay, got it. It's nothing new, but for some guys it is good to see the whole process. The next step is I'm going to show you how to edit the demo site and make it ready for prospecting with Sales Dynamite Jack. Okay, so I'm going to remove the logo, I'm going to show the company name, I'm going to remove some site domain tokens, and I'm going to do something with the legal pages. So let me go to the website again. Go to the backend, click on Team Jack, click on header, and I don't want to show the logo. Instead of that, I want to show the company name. So I'm going to remove the barbershop logo, and I click on Save Changes. In a contact form, there are tokens, and one of the token is company name. Okay. So I'm going to use that in the header, and on that spot I'm going to put them in the text mode, and because I want to have it a little bit bigger, I give it an H1 tag. Okay. I'm going to save that now, and let's see what the effect. So we had the logo, and now we show the company name. So let it make it a little bit bold, so it's a little bit more effect. So I collected it and I click on bold, click on save as, and refresh that. Okay, so now we have the company name on the top. Now you see, I don't want to show that domain name, so this is in the widget. So let in the footer widget, and if you go to the contact page, I also don't want to show this on the contact page. So there are a couple of things we have to go now. So we go to appearance widgets, and we're going to check the footer widgets. See, that is still good. Footer 2, the contacts. I don't want to show the domain name, and everything else is good. And see if something here is in the text area. That's good. So I only deleted the domain name. Then in the sidebar, you see there's also domain, so I don't want to show that domain. And everything else seems good, so click on save. Now I'll go to pages, all pages, and go to the contact page, and there was also domain here, and I'm going to update that. All pages, and there are legal pages, privacy, policy. So you can just delete that row, but refers to a plugin. So you can enter that enter the real content later, but you don't want to show any other links. Then there was privacy and terms of service. So let me delete that here too. And if you have, okay, there's a spelling error. So clients and terms page is very important, so click on update. Now let's see where we are now. So the domain name is gone. This will show the real real estate once they have that in the view URL. That domain name is gone. This looks clean. Let's click on privacy policy, so there's nothing wrong with this. So a couple of things you probably want to do before you say this is good for using as a demo URL. So let me go back to the PowerPoint presentation and say edit demo site, like removing logo and show company name, removing site domain tokens and legal pages. So with this set, you can customize it more, but this is already a good set. So now I'm ready to take some questions about step 2. Jack, how do we add our company info at the bottom of each website? So just add it in the footer widget. Do I need the screen change? I did this. Okay, I didn't do the screen change. Sorry. Thanks. So what I did is added demo site like removing logo and show company name, removing site, domain tokens, and legal pages. Code for bold is strong, or you can just select it and click on B for bold. Just watch the replay if that went too fast. Okay, so it looks like you guys are with me, so we're going to do this step 3. Collect business information and execute a detailed search. In the you need the Business Lead Finder version for that. So let us go to Lead Finder Jack. I thought I had it active. Okay, I have. So let me change to Lead Finder Jack. So what I did before we enter the webinar, I did barber, Boca Raton, and United States. But as you can see, it works in any country and any city, okay, and any niche. And I clicked on search, and after it collected the business information, I went to search. Actually, I clicked on dig deep. So let me do another city, for example, Fort Lauderdale, and click on search. Okay, so what it does, it collects now all the barbers in Fort Lauderdale, and this sign is showing that it's still running, and in the bottom you can see how many companies, how many barber companies from Fort Lauderdale are collected. So there are now at the moment 66, 81, 92, 99, 110, 112, 118. So next step is you want to click on dig deep. Dig deep will say collect detailed information about those companies, and then it performs a search. That search takes a while. It takes about 1 minute per company. So 88 companies takes about, let's say, 2 hours. Okay? So we're not going to wait 2 hours for that, but I already did barbershop Boca Raton. Okay, so this is that information. Then you can click on export and click on local team Jack. Okay, and give me then a good name, local team Jack, plumbers, barbers, Boca Raton. Okay, and click on local team Jack, and now it's going to ask me which demo URL we need to use, because you connect Lead Finder Jack with the team, with local team Jack. So I'm going back to the barbershop, and this is the demo URL. You see ibisleads.com/barber/. The last slash after the barber is important. So I'm going to enter this in this field. You guys see that? ibisleads.com/barber/. The last slash is important. Click on OK. Yes. And now it has created an Excel file. Okay, you have to do change nothing. I see all kind of posts in Facebook. You don't need to do anything. So you click on save. It's already a CSV file but I want to know where this is located. So I want CSV file, DOS, CSV, DOS, CSV, MS-DOS, but I like to have it desktop, OneWeb. Where's OneWeb? And put that also, or put that here, okay? Save. Okay, everybody see this? Then I go back to my team and change the screen. Go back to the backend. Then there is a Sales Dynamite. Sales Dynamite. Okay. Click on that. Upload. Choose file. And I'm going to in OneWeb, and I hope that file is here. Local Team Jack Barbers Bokerton CSV. Okay. Open and submit. Now it is loading. Loading. And hopefully the CSV file, black screen. Do you guys see this? I hope. So it is loading. It's also processing. It put all the data in the backend, so it takes some time. So you see I did change nothing on the CSV file. You just upload it. I go to the list, and now all the data is here. And let me click on view. So the company name is Hall of Fame Barbershop. You see this? So if I click on view, Hall of Fame Barbershop. You see this? Let me see what the phone number is. 4698. It didn't change. You see this? It didn't change. 4698. That is not good. It should have changed the phone number too. Contact us. 4698. So that works. Oh, now it works. I had to refresh. It was cache. Okay. So it's still good. So now you see even the map. I see all kind of posts on Facebook that you have to do something with the map. You have to do nothing. Okay. This is everything what you need to do. Now I'm going back to the presentation. And click on view. Everybody see the presentation? So step number 3, collect business information and execute a detailed search. BizLead final version. So anybody have a question about this step? Why is not showing the city, just street address? Let's see. It should show the city. So we only use this for leads, correct? Only for leads. Okay, Hall of Fame city. That was actually good. Contact us. So there is a token city probably. So if you go to Team Jack, you see here city. So if you go to appearance widgets, footer, contact us, address, and then city. Save. Let's see what we get now. Okay, so I have to I will work on that. Can't see your screen. Okay. Didn't do I? Sorry. But I was trying to add this, the token city, but we will add that token too. That's a good point. Thanks for that. So let me go to the next point. Step, I mean. So, I already did it. Export local team Jack CSV file and enter demo URL. Okay. Upload CSV file in a demo team. Already did that. Create email template and enter the demo URL token. Okay, so this takes some work. Let me do this. I'm going back to the browser. And in the membership site, under lead finder, there's a tab BIS lead finder. And you scroll down, then you have those 3 bonuses, those 3 email templates. So let me view one. And that is, your demo is ready. Good news, your demo is ready, you can view it here. So that is the first one. And the second one is, your demo is ready. Hey, my name is Jack, and the reason I'm contacting you, I could not find your company website online. The good news is I make a custom website for you and even put you on. Okay, so let me use this example. I did Control-C, and now I'm going to the lead finder tool, emails, template. But before I do that, what I like, you guys see this? I do Control-V, and I like to have the demo email template in a notebook, because it takes all out the formatting of the email. So now I use this, and I'm going back to lead finder Jack, and I'm going to create a new template. So template name is Sales Dynamite Jack Webinar 1. Okay, and I copy and paste from the notepad the template. Okay, so now everybody see that I copy and paste this. Now, hello first name. For the first name, I have to, let me put that. You not always have the first name. You can do that, company first name, or you can do the company name. So what I did is, you have to insert that token from this panel inside the template. You cannot copy and paste the token. You have to click on it, and now the token is showing. And then said you can view it here. So now I need to do the demo URL, and that is the token here, demo URL. And then insert your name. So let's use my name, Jack Hockman. And I click on save. Now that email template is created, I go to campaigns, and now I'm going to schedule. I'm going to select the right campaign, this Barbershop Boca Raton. I'm going to click on emails, and we just created webinar 1. Okay, so this is already scheduled, but I think from every email we have two emails templates, I think, correct? I'm not sure. Let's grab this email. What is email template number 3? So here I have an email number. Do you guys see that? Probably not. I didn't change. So on the second email set, I have an other email set, and that has a day 2 email. So let me copy and paste that, and let me create a second. I copy that paste again in Notepad. I go back to Lead Finder, click on emails, and I create a second email. And the email template is sales Dynamite Jack webinar 2. And then I just create a second email. I copy again the template, but I have to. So let me now do the company name, insert demo URL token, and I have to my number. What is my number? My tracking number. 1 second. Let me save this before I lose it. And I modify it again. So now I have to get my phone tracking number. One second. 561 6100. You know, you can put your cell phone number, but I like my phone tracking numbers. And then it's going as soon as possible. Thanks. So that's good. So my phone number, and I click on save, and check this also in the first email if there's a phone number. Yes, there is. And save this. So now I go back to campaigns, emails, and I have scheduled email number 1. I also scheduled email number 2, and then its default is 5 days, but let's do this in 3 days. And then one more time, if the email reads perfect, was there a date in it? Or insert name. You see, my name is Jack Hopman. Okay, save. And the other one is, hey, have you had a chance again? The link, I need you, please release, thanks. Okay, and then save. So the emails are reading good. I go to select best email, auto select email, then select the best email. I click on start campaign, number to be sent 27, and I start email campaign. So this is now really live. Those emails are getting sent now. If you go to emails dashboard, you see this? This is going to get out. This is live. You see in this email dashboard, and you see this. If you have, I think I only have 1 email host, but if you have 2, it goes faster. You see, it takes a while. So when you go in the tracking and Barbara Bokerton, still plumber or today. So nothing has been opened yet. Dashboard, but maybe at the end of the webinar there might be some emails open. It might have some response. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more thing. So this is how you can track it. And if you go back to the team, you see Sales Dynamite Jack here. So you see this date. I clicked on it, so I know this website has been viewed. But this is the date when you can see when they and time when they clicked on the website, when the prospective business has seen the demo website. So that gives you a good idea what to tell on the phone call or whatever. So let me go back to the presentation. Create email template and enter the demo URL. Okay, so that's the token. I did that. In the campaign, select auto select emails and start campaign, and I also did that too. So can somebody say how many minutes we are along now? 38 minutes. So in 38 minutes you can have this all done. From A to Z. You have to do the right steps, okay? Once you have done it a few times, I agree. When you follow this step, I created a WordPress site via cPanel. I set it up, the site, I changed it, I interact with you guys. The only thing what I did before is I ran Lead Finder Jack before we started. Okay. So let me do one more step because that is important to understand. Go back to the browser, and now I hope everybody sees cPanel, my cPanel. Okay, I'm going to return to the overview. I'm going to install a second one. Instead of in directory, which niche we want to do. Let's say flowers. I know this one is a new one. Florist, I mean florist. Just mobile mechanic is actually a very good one. So do mechanic, mobile, and you don't want to do spaces. Mechanic, that doesn't work for folders. You need to do mobile dash mechanic. Okay, then mobile mechanic. Local mobile mechanic. Oh. Mechanic, password admin, and then create install. Now the new site is created, IBISLEAS mobile mechanic. Then I click again on login, and now I have a clean URL, and I do the same. Admin, I log in, admin, plugin, install plugin, add new, upload, choose file, look in your folder, installer, installer plugin, install now, activate, go to TeamJack installer. You need the enterprise version for the Sales Dynamite Jack to get it to work. Click on TeamJack, license. I don't know if I have enough credits. Web demo. Okay, then go to settings, mobile mechanic. Mobile mechanic, insert theme, and from this end you probably can do it by yourself. So what I wanted to show you is on that main domain you can on a main domain you can install different niches. Okay, it only uses 1 credit for the mobile mechanic. It doesn't use any credit for the business URLs. So now I can make some changes and also have this web prospect those niches. Now I have mobile mechanic and I have barbershop. You see that? Barbershop, mobile mechanic. And I can do the same. So for the tracking number, you can go here. So this my portal. So only use 1 credit for the demo URL. For the mobile mechanic is 1 credit, but not for business 1, business 2, business 3. How can we tell how many credits we have available? That feature is coming. Check what is your conversion rate or sales sending out. I will have the person who here Sales Dynamite Jack. I don't know. Sales Dynamite Jack. This person, Gary Fitzpatrick. Are you on the line by chance, Gary? Okay, Gary will come on Sunday. He had great success with this strategy, but he had to do a lot of manual things. How does each email show a different barber website? Yeah, that is in the. Let me go back to the lead finder tool. See if somebody already opened the website. No, they didn't. So actually I can refresh, see if I have some luck. No. In the templates, you see this demo URL? Everybody see this demo URL token. You cannot enter it by hand. You have to enter it by clicking on this button. That does all the magic. You enter the demo URL when you export the CSV file. And now Lead Finder Jack is connected with local TeamJack via this token. Okay? this token now for this business name, it has for this business name and this email, it is that demo URL. So you have nothing. How do you say that? It is magic, but you don't need to know how it works. It just works. And you can all this do. You can within a half hour. You can set everything up from A to Z. How much can you send out each month? So it's 400 emails per day. Okay, you guys make me really excited. Do you know how it's incredible how many people are attending this training today? On Friday, 2 p.m. You guys are really appreciate that. So I hope you guys have liked those step plans, how you can do it. That you are able to do it now by yourself. I will cut those how-to sections in smaller parts so you can watch the replay very easily. Can we alter the email copy as long as we don't mess it? Yes, you can. But what you need to understand is you cannot copy the token from a template. The token, you have to put your cursor inside, and then you click on demo URL. You cannot, for example, you cannot type in demo URL. That doesn't work. Okay? That does not work. You have to put your cursor inside the template and click on the token. The same thing for email tracking? Yes. Oh, that I forgot. That is why I don't see email tracking. I forgot to put the email track token. Okay, that is why I didn't see it. In the next version, the email track, if you enter the demo URL, it will ask for, it will ask if you want to do the email track open. So it actually going to ask you for that. But in this version, you need to still enter the tracking's email. Jack, can we send out emails from a Gmail account without getting in trouble with Google, or shall we email send from a company email? You can send from a Gmail. You saw how slowly we send those emails. They were in a dashboard. They were drip feeded. We didn't see 400 emails boom in a minute. No, we drip feed them like a natural way. That is why you're not getting banned by Gmail. It is better to when you go to settings to define a couple of email servers. Then it can send them faster. SendGrid, if you get approved by SendGrid, that's fine. There are a couple of them. You can also buy a domain name, or if you have a domain name, and send it via that domain name. When you do to modify settings, you can that sender email can be different than where your server come up. But it is better. Gmail is if you get Gmail to work, that is pretty good. But you have to log in and log out in Gmail and confirm that a third party is allowed to use it. So if I set up 10 demo sites as you showed on my domain, it will cost me 10 credits. Correct. It will not cost 100 credits, only 10. Do we need to purchase a tracking number for the email template? I like it because everything gets recorded and I'm not always want to answer my phone, and I don't want that people call me at night. How many tracking numbers do we need? I think only one, maybe 3. How much are credits? You get 10 credits per month. If you need more, you can buy 10 for $49. So each website costs only $5. Adrian, I did everything from A to Z, so you have to watch the replay. And you did, so you will. Will another tracker work on this system? I don't know what tracker means. Email tracker? It might. I haven't done it, but there's no reason to use another one. There's no reason. Can we track an 800 number? Yes, you can. Oops. Do we need lead tracker jack? No, you don't need. You can use your own cell phone number, but I like a phone tracking number, but you don't need it. In the demo, I didn't have the slash. What happened when they clicked on the linked email? I think it doesn't work. Where do we get the tracking number? Where is this is my call tracking portal. Many of you guys know it. I haven't promoted that hard, but this does everything what you need at a certain point. When you do leads from company, you want to track the amount of calls they get. It works in most countries. Yes, you can, Tony. Can you demo the process for setting up call tracking numbers to work properly every time? Yes, I will. What is the cost of a tracking number? It depends on your plan, but it typically costs $3 per number. Is the demo link? I'm not sure, Dean. $3 per month, yes. If you order three tracking number, you don't need to pay for company and all those things. So you want to get 3 phone tracking numbers. Can you make it so when they open the email you get rings? Yes, you can. Let me go back to lead finder jack. Then tracking, and on the right top you see settings, and you can alert with a sound. You know, there's a lot of alert things. You can get an email. Okay, I will look into that, Dennis. Where do we put the email track token? In the email template. Templates, open template. Put your cursor in it and click on email track. Click OK. Save. I forgot that during the demo. So we are now 1 hour training. I'm going to cut those how-to sections. Judy said, why do you never answer my questions? Ooh, I did something wrong. Judy, please repeat and I will do it. I don't want everybody upset. I just talked 1 hour is long enough to be on the call. Can you repeat your question, Judy? Kenya said, you did answer mine either. Ooh, I got you upset. Kenya, where not. When I changed from enterprise to sales Dynamite, did my credits follow me? Yes, they do. Robert said, all those mini-specific videos should help everyone greatly. So let me do this, okay? We are an hour on the call. If you want to sign off, I don't feel upset, okay? I don't want to hold you. I'm going to answer more questions. So if you are interested in that, feel free to stay in the call, but I will do some more Q&A. Okay, let me give a zip. Okay, I got a lot of. Is each credit one website? Yes. Jack. Oh, he left, so I don't need to answer that. Jack, maximize the page so we can see the big, please. I don't know. That has to do with GoToWebinar. What would you do about the main website? I would install, that is a very good question, Jeffrey. I would install the digital team. That's a very good question. Do we have to ask for credit for the demo site? No, it automatically handles the license system. So it is the best to have a new domain for each niche. That is actually the best. It costs you $10 per niche, so the URL doesn't get too long. But if you don't want to spend those $10, you do like subdomain. So you short main domain and a subdomain 1, subdomain 2, subdomain 3. Like I showed you. Can I use my subdomain I want correct? Yes, you can. You just do subfolder. So I showed it you in the cPanel. So we have to have one domain and then subdomains for our bid owner. Yes. Biz owner. Put the tokens on every tab at the bottom. It's on the contact page, I think. So does the full URL look like this? So the I went to the portfolio and I did not see how to change the portfolio image. That's something else. Serious Jack, I would think this could be taken care of by a plugin. No, I don't know what you refer to. So does the full URL look like this? edwardjerome.com plumbers builds plumbing. Yes. So that's correct. So Edward Jerome is your main.com, plumbers is your niche, and then the business name comes after that. Why do you not want to show domain name? Jack, how about next for sales? Jack for demo. Jack, how do we add our company info at the bottom of each website? We create so that it's just slash. So the company name is token If you go to Team Jack, contact, and then you scroll down, and then you see all those tokens, then the company name. So now I have the company name, and let's say I want to show them in the footer. So I go to Appearance Widgets, and I don't know, I want footer 1. It's not a logical place, so let me do footer 2. There's already company name here, so we're already doing that in the footer, so I'm not getting the question, but you can use that token on every place in the website. Code for bold, okay. Jack, you're still displaying the lead file. Oh, you know, I'm never get used to it. So, Team Jack, and then on the bottom you scroll down, and on those bottom you see all those tokens like company name where you can use on multiple places. I have Toledo-Plumbers set up to use the sales Dynamite. Do I make a new setup in a new domain folder? If you want to target plumbers, that domain name is good. But if you want to use it also for barbers, that doesn't work, plumbers in the domain name. Is it better to have just a single domain for each site in Google Eyes instead of... It doesn't matter so much in Google Eyes. You don't use it for SEO. You use this just for prospecting. If you use a single domain, the URL gets shorter. So that's an advantage. Alex put the URL in it, so that's, I don't know what to do with it. Judy, where you're looking at, not at your screen. Okay, Judy, I want to answer your question. Can you put it now in it so I don't miss it? Would you do something with the main URL homepage? Yes. So here, if I go to IBIS Leads, my main, I have installed the digital theme. You see that? That is what I would do. And you show the service you like to provide. Show how to set up a new website, email or Gmail in Lead Finder Jack. A new website email. Yeah, that works the same as Outlook. So you go to email setting, you click on add mail server, you select which one you have, and if it doesn't show one, you can always show other, and you just fill out the fields. Sometimes you have to know a little bit test which port number you need. If you have Gmail, then when you set it up, you want to log in and log out and log back in Gmail, and then you will see a notification that you have to approve a third-party service to use your Gmail as your service. So they ask you permission for that. Can you add the Skype tab to settings and then we can place our Skype name? I don't know what that means. Where do we find private policy? There's a plug-in for that, but you know there are so many websites which has a privacy in it. You just copy and couple and then you mix them up and you put them together. You only have to do that once probably, and you always use the same privacy. I don't want that provide you because that is legal thing, and I don't want to be in that business. Can we use Amazon email? Yes, you can. How do we delete data from Lead Finder? So if you go to campaigns, you select the campaign, let's say Taxi Liverpool, and I click on remove. Okay, and now that data what was in the campaign is deleted. In general setting, is the token for domain spelled correctly? I don't know. I'm not going to do that now. How can I just select business who advertise on Google AdWords? Okay, I remember that question. So you create a campaign. Let's say AdWords. I enter the keyword. Let's say I'm after roofers. And then in city, Boca Raton. Add, and I click on save. Okay. Now I go to search, and I want to search in Google. 2 pages deep. And I only want to go after ads. Okay. Ads. Just leave it on 25 pages. It doesn't matter so much. Search Google pages ads. And then I click on it. Now Google search, I'm searching with what the keyword what was in AdWords after in Google search on ads. Or is my screen not in Lead Finder? It is. Thanks, Kenya. I'm happy that I answer your question. Is the autoresponder part of Lead Finder Jack, or do we use our own? It's part of Lead Finder Jack. Still don't have EMI license. Okay. Just send support ticket. You know, we eventually we'll get it. I did. Okay. Already. I understand. Can we remove business from Lead Finder Jack search? Yes, you can. You say I want to. You say I don't want this business. You know, you click on this X and you exit out. Now that you are in Lead Finder, any more comments about best settings on the search page? I don't know what to say about that. Where are the templates in Lead Finder? Mine are only showing up. You want to go to the Local Team Jack membership site. That was part of a step, and it will be in the replay. So we are not giving the site to them. Instead of we are leasing it out to them and have it in our hosting, correct? That is all up to you. The demo URL sites are not real sites. They are template sites which show their business information. But once you get them as client, you install the plumber site, the barber site, the whatever on their domain name, and then you enter their real information. Either you sell the site or you lease the site, whatever you feel comfortable with. How to market to businesses that do not have a website. There's an email template for that. You solve supporting on this training. Okay. If you sell the site, wouldn't they have to have Lead Team Jack? If you sell the site, wouldn't they have to have? You sell the site with Local Team Jack. You install the plugger. You install it with the installer plugin, and you install, give them certain access rights with the installer plugin. It is in the how-to section, a video about how to do that. So I think we're going to diverse a little bit about local team Jack, sales Dynamite Jack. So I like to concentrate in this training about sales Dynamite Jack. And feels like most questions are answered related to that. And we do two weekly training. So I think those questions can also be answered. There's only one thing. Some of you guys are not live on the training on 8 p.m. and only on 2 p.m. So I still will continue. I have multi-license and have just bought the sales on. Can I still use my multi-credits? Yes, you can. Is Business Finder an add-on to Lead Finder Jack? Yes, it is. How? It's not an add-on. You get more features. So with the license email, you get access to more things in the software. How do we do a search for companies without a website? Okay, thank you for the question. So you go to campaigns and you see URL, yes or no. If you select on no, it will filter the business who do not have a website. So it is a filter setting. So Lead Finder Jack will search for if they do or don't have a website, but you can filter on them, yes or no. Does that answer your question, Mark? I don't understand credits. Why do we need them? Doesn't the program work for the purchase price paid? I don't recall credits. Referred in the sales webinar. So when you go to, are you referring to Sales Dynamite Jack? Let me search where it is. So local team Jack will feature with 10 credits, and every month you get 10 credits. Okay? And then credit is a domain name. And if you don't use them, you can use them the next month. How does the system know what I'm using only one credit? If I installed 5 NICs or 5 different, will it not use 5 credits? Do I have to send a support ticket to tell you the demo site you are? No, it does it all. The software is pretty smart. It does it all automatically. When you install the theme, it will check the domain name. Subdomains also count as an credit. So let's say we did the barber is 1 credit, and we did the florist, or what did we do? The florist, I believe. There's also 1 credit. So today I used 2 credits. Where will the replays be? You see coaching. So in the membership site coaching, here are the replays. The replays. So coaching 4, this 10 February was the last one. The how-to videos, so I will cut this video in sections, will be in the how-to section. So we get charged 1 credit to do the demos on our domain name, and then we get charged 1 more when we install theme on the customer domain. Correct? But on the demo website, you show 100 or more websites. You prospect many of them. They only count as 1. If you change the nature in the subdirectory, does it cause another credit, say from florist to barber? At the moment not, but I might do that to protect the content. So every time you build a new website for a client, it costs you $10. It might, but if you from those 100 demo URLs, you sell 5 websites, that demo URL costs $1 per client plus the $5 for the real domain name, so the $6. So depending on how much you sell for the demo URL. When will the how-to sales of Dynamite be posted and available? I don't know. I will do my best, but I don't promise a date. So let's say on Sunday at latest, but I liked how this webinar went, so I think I don't need to edit too much. When will this be in the members area? The whole webinar, that doesn't take too much. So the whole webinar, that's today. The how-to section takes a little bit more time. How do I buy more credits? It will automatically give that message. If you were in the beginning of the training, you saw the PayPal button coming up because I didn't have credits left. How many campaigns can run at the same time? Several. I don't know, but several can run at the same time. Jack, what are the top niches in the last month? I don't know, but it's something that I want to investigate. Are you likely to have a company setup program? I don't know what you mean with that question. Are you likely to have a company setup program? I don't know what you mean with that question. Are you planning on adding additional website designs in the future, or will you just stay with the one basic design? Designs. I will do more designs, but not in a month or so. Those will come, but it takes much more time and effort. You probably realize to create those, to develop and to maintain a good design, because it needs all be mobile responsive and everything needs to be very easy to use. I don't understand something. I now have the multi-version which I purchased. If I buy this, I was told my 50 turned into 10, which I don't want. I purchased them, please advise. That is all up to you. You can keep those 50. But you can have the multi, which you can use the 50, and you can also use the enterprise, and with those 10 enterprise credits, you have access to all the niches. And at the moment, today, how many niches do you guess? How many team niches are there at the moment to select from? Anybody do a guess how many there are today available? 121, 140, 112, 120, 135, 100. So at the moment, today are 138. And there are about 15 coming. Model agency is duplicate. Okay, I have to work on that. Missing it by 2. Yes, very good. So I promised 121. At the moment, there are 138. And there are 15 coming soon. 15 more coming soon. 15. Do you ever sleep? Actually, this is my team doing. I don't. Please, could you quickly show how to change the logo team portfolio pics? But nothing come up other than the library pics. So let's see if I can do that quickly. Portfolio, edit. There are no, but you don't want to forget here, so I have to install, I don't want to change this website. See, We did the florist, not or mobile mechanic. Okay, mobile mechanic I make change because I didn't do anything. So if we do Team Jack settings, local web design, this one has portfolio images. So let me show this domain name. So this is the portfolio. If you go to portfolio, landscaping. So here is an image, but also here is an image. So you want to change it here, the image, and you need to change as the feature image. That is probably your problem. Or that is how you want to solve it. So somebody makes a good point. All those niches, all those images need to have exactly the same size. And if you go to resources in the team niches, here all those are here. So if you go to auto detailing, you see you can download all those portfolio images. Can you please change it to the real estate agent team? I just got on and just purchased 2 days ago. I have a domain, mynameonline.com. Is that suitable to set up for lead find Jack? I use it for nothing else. My name online. My name online. My name online. I don't know. It doesn't. If you would say my company online or so, or I don't know. It doesn't excite. It doesn't get me excited. So we can ask in the Facebook group. But oh, okay. It is not my name. It is your name. Okay. Card and James online. If that is your business name, I can't find where we make niche select. There are some posts in it, and I haven't found a very good way to make some votes. So sometimes I surf to the post and see what people are asking for, and then real estate. Is it real estate normal or the new real estate new listing? Please answer this question, okay? How can I make DEM URLs for them? How can I make DEM URLs for them? I want to work with leads from Groupon, okay? Lead Finder Jack doesn't scrape Groupon at the moment. Maybe should add import, okay? Yeah. Interface. Where do we see how many credits we have? This feature is coming for leads found out somewhere else. I got your point. Jack, what is the general website link to show all daemons for all niches? what is the to show all demos for all niches. Here, I don't know what you mean with that, but I think you're asking this, team niches, portfolio images. Is that what you're looking for? Or were you looking for the website design team? What is IBIS leads? That is my domain name. Can we make a demo site on the fly? What say yes, that is coming, Dennis. So what is coming at a certain point is, let's say, where do we have the barbershop? Did I override it? Here, barbershop. So let's say we make a page where you can enter so that is a very good strategy. You put on the iPad this website, and you prepare this website for the local business in your area. But let's say you haven't prepared it for that local business, and you just want to walk in and want to show their website, how it looks like on an iPad. So what I'm going to make is that you can enter the business information like the name, the street address, the phone number, and then when you walk in, you just show them live how it looks like. Yes, I want to show that to in different niches. So you can just set up those demo URLs, and in the back end somewhere I have to make that you can enter that information. So whoa, that's a great idea. So that concept for the iPad is great. I know if I'm 100% confident, if you have an iPad and you walk in business, each day you have at least one client. There's no reason why you shouldn't have a client if you really want it. Is there a pre-built site like IBIS Leads available now? Yes, there is. IBIS Leads, this site, where's IBIS Leads? This site is part of the enterprise. So you want to see it as part of the enterprise? Where is my mobile mechanic thing? Here, mobile mechanic, so I can change this side. When you go to settings, TeamJack settings, you click on digital marketing, import team, okay, so now it's importing the team. And now it's the same website as you saw on the IBIS Leads. Okay? It's very easy, it's one click. I'm going to override this with the real estate website. Okay, somebody asked that before. TeamJack settings, real estate. real estate, a regular one, import theme. Why your digital marketing mobile is why your, that was just start of the webinar. Okay, I just used it as another example. So you probably were not in the beginning of it. Okay, let me show the real estate website. So who asked for that? Somebody sold a real estate website 2 days ago. Oh, John, please show me the regular real estate website. Okay, John, you like it? Why the blog link does not show as part of the links? Because not everybody wants a blog site, but you can set up very easily. You can set that up by yourself, Patrick. Yes, you can scroll down and click on some links. Okay, yeah. Can we show an 800 and local number in the call us now area? Yes, you can. Can we show an 800 number and local in the call us now? Yeah, yeah. So, or here, you mean on this image? Or in this form section, yes, but you can, in settings, I don't know if that answers your question, slider, instead of slider form, you do slider image. Click on save. And then you have a call to action. Are the videos used in the blog post now responsive? That is probably coming early Monday or Tuesday. How to set up the blog? Okay, so let's say pages. We add the new blog, news. Okay, publish. We go to Team Jack, blog. The page name is news. Save changes. We go to appearance, menus. We add the menu new to the menu. We click refresh. And now news is a blog page. See this? And it gets the post from the post from here. Can we add the buy button on the digital team site? Yes, you can. There is actually a Facebook post about it, how to do that. How to set up the form? It's very easy. So Team Jack, slider, video form, slider form, save changes. And then you click on form and then you go over the settings, how you would like to have that form show and what you have to show. David said, hi Jack, have just purchased Sales Dynamite Jack. Thanks David. I have asked twice, but you missed it. If the business owner already has a website and they have a lot of blog posting, is there a way to install this theme without losing all of their posting? Not at the moment. I might solve that in let's say in 8 weeks, but not at the moment. I try to find a solution for that. Please show slides for steps 4 and 5. Okay. Export local team Jack CSV file and enter demo URL. Is that? And 5 is upload CSV file in demo team. Can they export, post and import into the new using WordPress export? I don't know. I haven't done it by myself, so would you do a webinar on how to use TeamJack as a lead gen site? Yes, there's a lot of training coming for that. When will this webinar recording be updated in a memo? The total webinar will be up today. The how-to take probably Saturday and Sunday. So Yvonne Herb said, 1 second. You can use using WP import export tool. WP import export tool. That is how Yvonne did it to export the post and import the post back. When you filter the lead first for no website, they already know email address. How effectively can we with only that have a site already and want to use ours? There's actually an email template for it. So if you look in the membership site, there's a special email template addressing that. There's no way around. You have to look, if you want to see an impression about the 120 niches, you look at the thumbnails. Every time you choose another niche, does it use another credit? Not at the moment, but it might in the future. When you do the how-to, would you make one section Q&A? I have to go, but don't want to miss an. And I will do a total webinar and short how-to sections. Jack, could you please kindly look at support tickets? Okay. So I will copy this and I will look at it. How do you update the reviews for client on your website? How do you update the reviews, the testimonials you mean? You go to testimonials and then you added those. Jack, is it possible to import our own leads into TeamJack and have demos? I'm going to implement that, but give me some time, okay? Leads in and then have the demo sites created for, or you can already. So let me read the question. Is it possible to import our own leads into TeamJack and have the demos are created for those. Same way you can just edit the CSV file. You create a CSV file with local team Jack, and you add those. I can create a demo CSV file, and then you just edit that CSV file to add your leads. Okay, I will. Thanks, James. So I will make that CSV file available. It's very easy. So to start, I would need 2 domain names, 1 domain name for my main site and another domain name for listing all my demo sites. Is that correct? Yes, that's good. Okay, so I don't want to burn too much time with you guys. So if you feel you are ready, then thank you for joining. I'm going to answer more questions because I don't want to feel I skip questions from somebody. So I'm new here and have not bought your program yet. How much can these sites be rented for monthly? Ballpark figures are fine. So they can be rented out depending on the niche, but around the $500 per month. If you do the lead generation part too. Can you please clear this up? So I get 10 tokens per month, 1 for a new domain and 1 per subdomain. Plus per website you build. Confused. Can I just make it a generic name and use over and over again? Like, yes, you can. You can use like a general name, domain like special, and it doesn't cost you more credits. Thanks, Ken. Can Lead Finder Jack scrape yellow pages, super pages? In principle, it does. You cannot target it, but if the business information is on yellow pages or super pages, it will get that information from those pages. So you have to understand if a business has left information on the internet, the email or the website, Lead Finder Jack will find it. So if you feel upset, let me know that I skipped your question and repeat that question. I do want you to feel with a good mindset. Any hints about what new teams will be? There's not a long list at the moment. All these sites in TeamJack are still down. Get login these. I also sent a ticket. Okay. Andre, what is your email? So I will look it up. What's your PayPal email address? Okay, I will respond today, okay? Barber was released today, so that's why there is no image yet. What's the buy link? Okay, so I didn't give it to you because I didn't want to have this as sales training. Is there a niche for dog grooming? I thought so. Let's see. Settings. Dog training and dog care. I don't want a barbershop over it in the mechanic. It's fine. Team Jack. Settings. Dog. Are these sites up like Paul James sets his sites up? Yes. They are very, 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 very Google friendly. And I will show you some results soon. They are very, very, very Google friendly. You will be blown away how much Google the sites loves. Dog training, dog grooming, daycare. So that is the dog side. So I think I answered most of the questions, and I feel we are already almost 2 hours on the call, and I don't want to burn you out. So I will answer. Peter said pet grooming is also a niche. So if you want to go to pet grooming, import team. With so many different niches, it might be to segment them by major industry, automotive, medical, pets, okay. I might. I will see. So if you want to concentrate on grooming, not only dog grooming, then can I buy more if you use all the yes, you can buy more. How about the niche for tire shop? I think there is for that. I think there is tire. At least I remember the name. No, there's not. So enter that in Facebook. Can Lead Finder Jack be used to find verified and non-verified Google My Business listing? Not at the moment. Will you give training on how to do the business from start to finish with best method and step-by-step process? Yes. I do 2 training per week, so you will not be left alone. Okay, so with that said, I really appreciate you took the time to join this training session. I hope you got out of it what you were looking for. If you want to do a favor to me, leave a comment in Facebook group. I always appreciate that, and I would appreciate if you can also join coming Sunday the next call. Okay, so let me copy and paste some information before I close this. Thanks, Anthony. Thanks for being on the call and staying on the call for 2 hours almost. So Kenny, I got your information, so I will respond as soon as possible. Can Lead Finder Jack die in Google Plus sites? It does. So thanks everybody. Please leave a message in Facebook. I appreciate that. And Sunday 8 p.m. we have our next training class. Thanks everybody. Thanks Mark, thanks George, thanks Angelo, thanks Edward, thanks James, thanks Laney, thanks Peter, thanks Hans. Thanks, Lloyd. Thanks, Al, Anis, Ken. Thanks, everybody.